It has been a long time. It has been a very, very long time. Now, this video is, I will tell you now, it is going to be a random kind of ramble, just me, just talking, probably just gonna pace up and down here a few times, that's it really. Now, the reason for this video is I'm planning to start doing videos again, and basically I'm out of practice. I have some ideas for videos, some projects I want to cover. I'll cover why I want to cover those in a second, if that makes sense. So, actually, let's go back and figure out what I've been doing, where I've been at, yada 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 yada. Back. So, the last video from me, I believe, was many months ago. I don't even remember. Here's a sign for the business, Magnus and Industries. It's not called Cogent Industries. We officially changed the name to Magnus Industries. We're still exactly the same. Still making titanium stuff. I just got a bit tired with people not being able to pronounce Cogent. I'd get Cogent, everything except Cogent, and but I'd also get quite often, day to day, hey, when they met me and I said my name was Magnus, they'd be like, oh, that's a cool name. So I thought, yeah, screw it, I'll call it. So now we're Magnus Industries, so that sign's a bit dated now. To be honest, business has been tough. I think in the last videos I talked about, I think I probably talked about that. I would imagine at least at some point in the past, or whenever, I don't even remember the last video I did. If you remember, we got a new machine. We got a Kitamura 4-axis pallet changing crazy Japanese milling machine, which was all kinds of awesome. Now, one thing happened, and that was I started running the machine. Yes, I know, totally over my depth, not a machinist, but I made it work, and I did 7 full days, maybe 8 full days on that, morning till night. Made fixtures for the titanium candy cans, and basically what happened was I felt overwhelmed. I felt the business is stalling. So yes, something, we're getting through stuff, but I didn't have time to do blog posts. I didn't have time to design new products. Didn't have time for anything. And I figured that out in a week. I sort of started feeling a bit. That's the only way to describe it. Just anyway. I lost my train of thought. Comedy. Where was I? So I realized we need someone, and so because cash flow was an issue, I was business is still tough. At that time it was still tough, and when I couldn't get any new products designed or made or prototyped or out because I was running that machine, I stopped running that machine. I left it for 2 whole weeks, off, didn't touch it. Came up with 1 or 2 other products, started sort of prototyping it, kind of pre-ordered it, started fulfilling them, and we hired someone else. We hired a machinist called Ingvar, who I had known for a year or so. He does some like side laser work for us, so like our packaging and stuff. So yeah, known him for a while. So he came on board. Now, what? Oh, how do you even get however many months it's been down into sort of where we are now and what's happened? Let me think. Well, basically, we kept cranking out products. We've done so since we last spoke. We did a little utility blade knife, like a sort of standard utility blade knife, titanium, obviously. We did a small, what we called a McDangle Mini, like a little carabiner. What else did we do? Oh, some folding tweezers. They're on pre-order, so we're actually manufacturing those right now. And what else? A few things shifted in the business. So one thing that shifted was we were catching up on a project. We were catching up on the Flix knife. So that was a friction folder knife we did. And so Nathan was doing a lot of work on that. You know, he learned knife grinding and sharpening and all that sort of stuff, and you know, he can do a bit of milling as well. So once he was freed up from that, because that project was late, and sort of it was wearing us down, we eventually got them all out. You know, we had so many redos, it was crazy, just, you know, things going wrong. I won't get into that. The one underlying current here that's been sort of there for the last few months and probably a year or two is it's been really tough business cash flow wise. Like, you know, our overheads went up since moving, and that sort of tipped the scales a little bit, and we were sort of behind on some projects a couple of years ago, and it's taken a long time to sort of get caught up with those. So we're changing things around, we're shifting, we're moving, we're trying different things. Nathan has a bit of a background in CAD design, and so over the last few weeks I got Nathan on doing CAD design. We came up with a few different designs. We come up with another knife, two knives, some tweezers which I've prototyped and now 95% finished. The folding tweezers, that was a new one as well. What else? There was something else. There was 2 or 3 things. Can't remember. Memory is fantastic, obviously. Now the thing is I got that, you know that feeling I mentioned earlier of just, yeah, that feeling. I got that feeling again a few weeks ago, a couple of weeks ago, and maybe a week ago, and just overwhelmed, like, because I was doing the machining, the CNC prototyping of these products. Nathan would design them. He's proven to be very good at that, and I would sort of bring them to life, or try to. And I'm not a machinist. I've just sort of been dabbling at it for a year or so, and you know, while I enjoy it and can get stuff done, it's very frustrating and a bit slow. And we need to be faster, you know, we have to move a bit faster. That's one of the sort of things we've realised. So what we've done is we've hired another person. He starts this is Saturday. He starts 2 days time, on Monday. So this is my long-winded way of getting around to why I'm going to do videos again. So we're hiring another machinist. He starts Monday. So the idea is that Quentin, who's the new machinist, the idea is that he will sort of be able to pick up from what I've been doing. You know, he is a machinist. He's, you know, done all that. Unlike me, who's a bit of a hacky machinist, I can get stuff done, but it's at times the issue. But he's been doing it for a long time, so hopefully he can bring the designs that we're coming up with, that Nathan is doing the CAD with. He can bring that to life, sort of on the prototype side, on the Galaxy, the sort of smaller CNC, and then Ingvar. The workflow will then be hopefully Ingvar bringing the production versions up to speed, and yeah. So, and what that does is it frees me up to do kind of what I'm good at, which is okay, maybe not videos. I think I'm okay at videos, but just more videos. Get you more in the business. Get more blog posts out. Get a bit more structure to you know, sort of the business overall. You know, we felt like we've just been sort of kind of like that analogy of a duck. You know, like it's smooth on water, but underneath the legs are kind of going like hell. That's what it's felt like. So we're going to try, but we're still going to work hard. We're going to buckle down. But there is 4 of us now. So there is 5 of us. No, 4 of us. No. Me, Sky, Nathan, Ingvar, Quentin. 5 of us. So 4 employees and me. I'm probably the weakest link, but that's okay. I can live with that. I told you this was going to be a rambling video and that I was going to pace up and down. Mission accomplished. So yeah, just a short video, just to sort of get myself back into the rhythm, because like I said, I'm going to start doing videos again. That is the plan. I you know, like I've said that in the past and I've never followed through. But this time I think I really have to. There's nothing I can really do in the workshop. You know, like the tumbling, the water jet cutting, the milling on the other machine, all that it's covered. We got Quentin, Ingvar, Nathan. You know, just I will be the content, video, blogging, marketing, designing person, and that is the plan. fingers crossed. We don't need to cross fingers. I was going to cross my fingers. It's going to be good. I think we're finally turning the corner. It's still very, very challenging. Like I said, actually, just before you go, one thing slightly different is that there's a good quote, not by too famous a person, but I heard it the other day, about a week ago, 2 weeks ago maybe, and what I did is I completely embraced it. I thought, I like that. The quote was, "The purpose of business is to facilitate other things." Now, what that means is, the purpose of business isn't business. The purpose of business is to allow myself, employees, other people, to do other things. You know, we provide value to people so that we can do other things with our lives. And it sort of like hit me quite hard, and I'm like, wow, I have never done that. Seriously, this is, I think I'm 5 or 6 years into this titanium shenanigans business, and it didn't even enter my head that doing the business could be just not about the business. You know, like over the last few weeks and months, I've worked weekends, I've worked early till late, and it's, you know, sometimes it really takes its toll, and I've just been trying to like just go like hell, work harder, work more, and it's not really working. I don't think it's really been working. So that's part of the reason I'm trying this. You know, the purpose of business is to facilitate other things, and so what I'm doing is, this weekend and last weekend, took the weekends completely off. Never done that in a long time. And I'm stopping a little bit early in the evening, and I'm going to see how it goes. That's a bit of an experiment. So again, that's hopefully it's going to allow me to do more videos and this kind of thing, because I was just trying to work, get products out, yada yada yada, and you know, I'd be like, no time for videos. But you know, I'm trying to take a bit more relaxed approach, trying to have a bit more of a life, trying to you know, I've still got these things I want to do, you know, these products and you know, knives and new pens and things like that, all titanium obviously, but you know, I'm trying to sort of do it with a healthier approach. That's probably the way I put it, a healthier approach. So and sustainable, you know, sustainable for me, for everyone, for you, you know, like, you don't want us to go bust or anything because I did stupid stuff. So yeah, I think I'll call it a video at that. I will of course leave you with a quote. It is by one of my favorite people to quote, Seneca, and he said, "It is a rough road that leads to the heights of greatness."